We're heading out to get some ice cream, and it's become a bit of a weekly ritual for us. Now the reason it's a weekly ritual is because we don't just buy one, we buy a load of it. And the reason we buy a load of it is because it's a really good deal. But we'll tell you more about that later.
And we're also going to stop by and see an attraction on the way. If you're not familiar with Mazatlán, then hopefully you'll learn something here today. Okay, many people familiar with Mazatlán will know this. This is the house where Pedro Infante was born. And if you don't know who Pedro Infante was, he was kind of similar to Elvis in a way, and I'm not comparing them musically or anything. I'm just saying they had similar careers. Pedro Infante was a musician and an actor, and he was born in this house in 1917. And so famous is he in Mexico and throughout Central America that, he has 5 museums. And that was just one of them right there. He has 5 museums dedicated to him. There's one in Guamuchil, which is also in Sinaloa, north of here. He was actually raised there. He was born in this house, but I think as a child he spent most of his time in Guamuchil. So there's one on the outskirts of Mexico City. There's one in the state of Campeche, and there's also a museum dedicated to Pedro Infante in Mérida. That's also where he died, Mérida, by the way. He died there in 1957 in a plane crash at the age of 39. Also kind of like Elvis, he died young. He survived 2 plane crashes, and the third one was the fatal one for him. So that was the house he was born in. And yeah, if you've never heard of Pedro Infante, like I said, he's still wildly popular here in Mexico, throughout Central America, and even South America. So it's kind of like like I said, very similar to Elvis Presley. HELADOS MATI is located on the corner of Constitucion and Francisco Serrano in Mazatlan's Centro neighbourhood.
Mati's has been a fixture in Mazatlan for over 45 years. They're open Monday through Saturday from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening, and on Sundays they're open from 8 in the morning until 5 in the evening.
We've seen other people make a list and give it to them, so that's what we do.
It's just handier to hand in a list than have them going back and forwards as you call out each thing individually.
It's important to note that this isn't a scoop shop either, and this is like a wholesale place. The ice cream is made right back here. And here they sell yogurt and bolis and ice cream in cups and paletas as well, which are kind of like natural fruit popsicles. So it's all sold right here. Gracias. We have our own special little cooler bag because it's hot here. And usually we walk home into the sun, so we're going to get this into our little cooler bag right here so it survives the 4-block journey home. And we're going to show you back at the house what we got and how much we paid for everything.
So I did point out, we don't buy just one, as you can see.
Yeah.
It's a deal. So that's why this has become a weekly treat. We're not buying this daily. Right, so this is the haul here. 10 cups of ice cream. And each cup is normally 10 pesos. But when you buy 10, the deal is you get 10 for 70 pesos. And that deal is all day, every day. No special day of the week, it's just an ongoing deal. There's 2 paletas. Each paleta is 7 pesos, so that's 14 pesos for these 2. And then 2 bolis, which are these lads here. And each boli is 2.5 pesos, so that's 5 pesos. So you've got 10 cups of ice cream for 70 pesos, 2 paletas, 14 pesos, 2 bolis for 5 pesos. So everything in here costs 89 pesos, the whole lot, 89 pesos. And that's about $4.50. So these are bolis. It's a lime boli and a strawberry boli. And we call these cool pops. back home in Ireland. What do you call them in the States?
They'd be like a freezer pop, something like that. So we haven't seen these throughout Mexico, have we?
Maybe it's just we've never noticed them, but it was only since we've come here to Mazatlán that Bowley has caught our eye. A cool pop, a reminder of childhood. Right, so these are paletas, or as we call them back home in Ireland, an ice pop.
And we'd call them a popsicle.
These are the ones that are known as agua. They're kind of more like a natural fruit flavour.
Right.
And you can actually see like the chunks of pineapple in there.
Yeah.
So this is pineapple, this is mango and chili.
We have seen HELADOS MATI for sale here and there at certain abarrotes and mini supers and tiendas throughout town. And they also have a retail spot downtown in Mercado Pino Suarez. However, that's been closed for a while. Hopefully Maddie's gets that open again soon.
If you want a complete selection of flavours and the best prices, we recommend that you just go to Mattie's itself.